welcome back to my channel. Ashley here. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So today's look is going to be a glam tutorial from start to finish, honey. This will be a great holiday look, or even if you just want to slay for a night out. So if you'd like to see how I snatch this look from start to finish, stay tuned. Alrighty, beauties, so we are going to dive into the Jaclyn Hill x Morphe Volume 2 palette. If you don't have any of her palettes from Morphe, honestly, it was a bomb collab, okay? Both of them. So this is what the palette looks like. Beautiful colors. We are going in with like a cranberry today, but we do need some colors for the crease. So I'm going to go into Home Body and G Money. So G Money is right here and Homebody is right here. I'm going to go into those two colors and put that in my crease. This is going to be a beautiful eye look that you can use for the living room next week, honey, or for the living room a month from now for Christmas, those of you that celebrate. For all of my subbies that do not live in America, let me know down below what you all celebrate. But yes, I know Thanksgiving is an American holiday. I know my family back in Trinidad and Tobago do not celebrate Thanksgiving. Sometimes you get so used to things and you're like, wait, you guys aren't celebrating this today. It's just us. Something like this. And we are going to go into this section right here. So they are Empowered, which is a shimmer, Next, which is a matte, Oh Hello, which is another matte, and Crazy. So this quad right here, that is where we're going to be living for this tutorial. And you know what, I might put a color in my tear duct, but we'll see what happens. We'll see like after the look comes together. I'm going to go in with Next, and I'm just going to stamp that right on top of those colors. Just want to blend that out. And I'm also going to add Crazy right on top, right in the outer V, because we want to give it some depth. More of like a tapered slim blending brush. So this is going to be great to get right in your crease if you want to cut it or just add another color for some depth. I'm going into that black color, Temptress, and I just want to create a little bit of depth right here, right on the crease, and a little bit on the outer V. So it essentially should look like that. Just going to go back over that color Temptress with the brush that I used with Crazy, just to kind of fuse and blend those together. A lot of blending involved. So now for the lid, I'm going to go in with that Empowered, that shimmery color. We're gonna pop her right here. I don't need my NYX Glitter Glue Primer today. These colors are so pigmented. The shimmer does make it pop, but the eye is already intense. So I think that this should be just fine. Going right back over that crease with the same brush that I used Temptress with, just to keep that depth in the crease. And then back in with the brush that I used Crazy with, just to keep that blended. Temptress in the outer V, just to give it more of a smokiness to that outer V. And just to soften that up a little bit, going with that same brush that I used Crazy with, just to blend that out a little bit more. G Money and Homebody with, just to blend out those edges, honey. We want no harsh lines. So essentially this is what the eye look is going to look like. So I'm just going to smoke out some black. So going back in with Temptress against my lash line to mascara, lashes, and we are good to go. Alrighty, so that's done. This is what the eye looks like. Super cute. And these are Ienvy Kiss Mink lashes, honey. If you haven't gotten a pair, go get you some. It's at your nearest beauty supply, or you can order them off Amazon. So for an OG, honey, we are going with the NARS Soft Matte Foundation. I haven't used this in a minute. I can't even tell you the last time I used this. This is in the shade Marquises. So this foundation runs light. So I'm usually Macao in all my other foundations. But with this one, honey, I had to go to Marquises. I do have the Natural Longwear Radiant one in Marquises because it gives me like a nice golden finish, but generally I'm Macao. So since this foundation's a little drying on me, I'm just going to go with 2 pumps of my Givenchy Libre Prisme Libre foundation, just to give me a little bit of hydration. I do like to mix. NARS foundation works really well with Estee Lauder Double Wear. That was like my dynamic duo. Maybe I'll bring that back. Maybe I'll bring that back. We'll see. If you ever feel like your foundation is too matte or a little too drying, just add it with a hydrating foundation and you should be good to go. Concealer, we are going with one size, turn up the base concealer. In the shade Dark 3 Golden. This concealer is so bomb. I haven't picked her up in a little while because I was giving her a little rest. And we are going to let her marinate. All right, we are going to blend this out, honey, because she has dried down. You see what happens when you get caught up on TikTok? A whole hour passes by and you don't even know it. To bronze, I'm going with my NARS Cream Bronzer in Laguna 05. She is a nice chocolate brown. I'm thinking of maybe picking up 04 for like a softer. But then again, I can just use a bump of this and blend it out. So, do we really need to buy another one? Probably not. That's just me and wanting to spend. So just going to do a little bit of a swipe here. Catch underneath the chin and snatch that forehead. So I love using a dual fiber brush for this and blending it out. My under eye with my One Size Beauty translucent powder, and she's a true translucent, honey. She just takes form to whatever concealer you have on. We love that. Literally leaves you flawless. I don't know what's in this formula, and I have the mini. I really want to buy the large. I'm gonna get there. Watch. Black Friday, I was finally able to get my hands on the Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Powder in 65 Toffee. She's been out, okay? It's been hard trying to track her down. My subbies was telling me about this powder. So it's supposed to be a dupe for Mineralized Skin Finish, but I hear it's also bomb. So let's see. We are going to add her on top. And I think I might also go in with another face powder as well. You know, I like to use 2 powders. I like to experiment. The Matte Velvet Skin Powder. This is sensational, okay? So for bronzer, I'm going with Jaclyn Cosmetics Sunbathe Press Bronzer in Poolside. She is stunning. Just look at that. I don't have anything else to say. That's it. This bronzer is bomb. Literally eats. And that coffee smell smells so good. I don't even like coffee, but I'm not a coffee girl. I am a tea drinker. but I love the smell of this. Honey, I am running her into the ground. This is Pat McGrath's blush in Love Struck. So pretty. Like, this blush is gorgeous. So, you know, I can't live without adding a inner tear duct. So I'm going to go with I'm In It. It's a pretty iridescent color. It shows up like a pink. Let me see. And a purple. This is how it looks. Really pretty. So we're popping that right in the tear duct. Gold deposit for the nose highlight. And all we're missing is a lip. Alrighty, so now that the look is complete, we just need to add the lip. So I picked up a new lippy, and okay, I know you guys are probably gonna scream because I don't even think this is a color that I've worn on this channel. I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying. So, you know, meet me halfway. It's not nude. It's not nude, so I guess we should all be glad for that. So I am going with Fenty Beauties Stunner Lip Paint in Underdog, and it is a beautiful burgundy. I know, I'm catching y'all by surprise today, okay? I am giving range. So this is the shade. I cannot find my Vino lip liner, so we are just going in with Night Moth by MAC. So I'm gonna line my lips with Night Moth first. I know I'm shocking y'all, but I'm full of surprises. So now we're going with Underdog. Let's see how these pair. This is what Underdog looks like. This is definitely something different. So I'm gonna let this dry down, and I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit with some concealer. So this is the finished lip and the eye look, honey. Beauties, we went from one extreme to the next. We went from nude to Morticia, but honey, we know Morticia slays. She eats every time. But beauties, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial that you can definitely use for the living room next week, or just for a holiday look. So as always, beauties, thank you so much for tuning in and for the continued support, and until next time, thanks for watching.